just really wasn't getting into a rhythm. You know, that's pass and run game included. We got to find ways to get off to a fast start, and I don't think we've done that the last few days or last few games. So, you know, at the end of the day, it's a win. It's an ugly one. We'll take it. But there's a lot of things that we got to learn from and get better at.
Where'd you get checked out just now?
Just some pictures.
Shoulder? Or?
Yeah.
Then when you hit your head, could you feel it a little bit before they called you off in the first half there?
Yeah, that was a little bit of pain there, but we'll be all right.
Throwing shoulder or other shoulder?
Throwing.
Anything initial from that?
No.
You buy into the theory at all that Dable knows you so well that maybe that was part of the struggle. He knows what to take away from you, maybe? I don't know.
I mean, absolutely. I mean, it's essentially the same offense. It's something that they see for a month and a half in training camp. So they played a really good game defensively, and let's throw records out the door. You know, it's the National Football League. Those guys get paid to play as well, and they did a good job today. And you know, we made one more play than they did on defense. I can't thank our defense enough for helping us out there, but we can't put our defense in those types of situations, game in, game out. We got to be better.
What did you see on the touchdown in Morris?
Just rolling out a little bit. I saw that he kind of turned upfield. I saw safety's back towards me, knew that I could put the ball where he can catch it, and he made a heck of a play.
When you let the ball go on a play like that and the window, you see the window closing, I'm talking about the moment from leaving your hand to he catches it. Do you have a moment of, uh-oh?
No.
Because?
No, I mean, I'm throwing it because I think it's going to get there, and it's more surprise if it doesn't, you know. But yeah, I mean, just trusting what I see, trusting the guys around me, and like I said, he made a heck of a play.
What switched in the second half? I think the only incompletion was the one to Dawson at the end, but why were you guys so much more effective?
I couldn't tell you exactly. We ran the ball really well in the second half, and I think it opened up some things. But until I watched the film, I wouldn't have a clear-cut answer for you. Just getting into a better rhythm in that second half and being smarter with the football. But again, we got to find a way to establish that early in the game and feed off of that.
You guys have been trying to get Hardy involved on some of those backfield passes early in the season, but how rewarding was it to see that finally break through tonight?
Great. I mean, he's been working his tail off. He's a guy that doesn't complain. He works extremely hard in practice. You know, he's made some really big plays for us in the last couple games that have helped us out quite a bit. So, you know, as the year goes on, we got to find more ways to utilize him and his talent. But yeah, I mean, he made a heck of a play tonight and got in the end zone, and that was a big score for us after a 17-play drive. And yeah, you got to finish in the end zone, and we did there.
Josh, that third down throw, that he allowed you to shift your head a little bit. What went wrong from your perspective?
Yeah, I just missed him. You know, Dorsey's putting the ball in my hands there, and they've got one timeout. So if you're throwing the ball, it better be completed. And just came out the hand a little softer than I wanted to, and you know, missed him.
Did that have anything to do with your throwing shoulder that got you down?
Nah, I mean, I played the entire second half, and I didn't know that was my only incompletion, but it didn't affect the other ones.
Did you get hurt? When did you get your shoulder hurt? How early in the game?
I believe it was second quarter.
Was that the play when you went into the 10th? Was that the same play?
Yeah. I think it was the play before.
But just for clarification, because I think was there a concussion spotter involved with that?
Yeah, they spotted me up top, and they wanted to check me out. The next play, the previous play is the one where I felt I hurt myself a little bit. So,
how do you feel about the offense right now from an overall standpoint?
Again, I don't want to make mountains out of molehills here. You know, we've been an extremely efficient offense. We've scored a lot of points. After the last two games, we haven't gotten off to a hot start. We got to figure out why that is and how to get ourselves in a funk, or get ourselves out of a funk early on and get ourselves into a good rhythm early on. So, you know, just we'll take it one game at a time, 1 week at a time, and just try to continue to get better throughout the week.
What different are those conversations when you're trying to figure out things after a week compared to last week after a while?
Yeah, I mean, again, we gotta have a sense of urgency, and get to the bottom of it. And we're a much better team than what we showed tonight and what we showed last week. We're a much better offense than that. And we know that, so we got to go out there, we got to prove it. But again, it starts with practice and figuring out how to get our guys in good situations to help this football team win football games. So again, we'll watch the film, we'll get better from it, and we'll be better going forward.
Stephon had 11 of your first 16 targets.
All right, so the standard is the standard, and Josh Allen does not feel that this Bills team is meeting or exceeding it as of late. They got it done late in this one. 14 points in the second half thanks to a pair of extended drives that chewed up more than 16 minutes of game clock on those 2 trips to the end zone. It was enough for the Giants, but not enough for Josh Allen. Onward.